Last time I spoke about some Gartner insights and how, as a common user or employee in various IT industries, we benefit from those insights. Normally, as I said in my last video, Gartner report is an input for the senior management. They look at these key insights to plan their spendings in the future. However, those can benefit to normal employees also if they know how their company might evolve in the future. That helps them prepare for future. Today I am coming back to this subject, and this shows how seriously I take this subject of reskilling, people not losing job, and also people are prepared to handle any challenge in their jobs. We have seen a lot of job losses in 2020, and this has pushed all of us to rethink our priorities. How do we really handle our overall strategies around the employment, jobs, skills? Hopefully the findings or the report I share with you today, you find this useful, and maybe you get benefited with this. So I am going to talk about a recent report or recent article shared by Google, and Mr. Sundar Pichai about 10 days ago launched a certificate program, and this certificate program is going to be the future of, let's say, various certificates. The way certificates happen today, various companies come up with their certification courses and they charge some amount for those certificates, not these companies directly but their affiliates through various mechanisms. Now Google has come up with a different model, and this Google is not benefiting from this program. Therefore it is really in a good faith this program has been launched, and they are willing to spend their money, put their money in this program. There is nothing like revenue, but maybe well-being of the various people in the society. I am talking about the report from Google, or the program from Google, which they launched last week, or in fact 10 days ago. That program is very significant, and it is going to shape up the direction of our certification courses going forward. Right now, anybody if wants to obtain certification, whether it is Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle, or various vendors, there any certificate you have to go. It was about 15 days, 20 days of effort, and that effort, if you are willing to spend, probably you will get the certificate very soon. But soon this is going to change. Why? Because Google has come up with much bigger program of much bigger duration, which will take about anywhere from 3 months to 9 months and sometimes 12 months to complete these programs. And when you complete, they are not only offering the certification, they are also providing you an opportunity to have an interaction with a lot of potential employers, and they have tied up with various companies, and the number seems to be about 130 as of today in US, and the number is growing very rapidly. Hopefully when I share that, you plan and utilize this program well in advance. If you know that, you will definitely be able to use. So let's look at the program in general first, and let me find this article from Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google and Alphabet, and they intend to enable people with these certifications. As per their report, about 50% of employee would require reskilling by 2025. They have started this program called Google Career Certificates. Right now they are offering 4 5 courses in this segment: data analytics, project management, user experiences and design, and associate Android developer certification. As I said, they have collaborated with various companies. The number right now is about 130, but it is growing, and we have seen some announcement by many companies in this direction. Recently, Infosys said that they are going to hire about 500 employees in the United States with Google Career certifications. So keep an eye on that kind of approach. um, Google has also tied up with some non-profit organizations, and these organizations help job seekers in their job search. So let's quickly jump to the certifications itself. Coursera and Google both are providing these courses. These courses, as I said, the first one is IT support. If we go back in detail and see what IT support means, let's look at this detail. IT support means the people who work at the hardware level in IT, and what kind of trainings they need with the hardware, with the networks, and all the infrastructure. Let me just find some of these jobs they are mentioning here. Okay, and I'm interested in their course curriculum. Look here, troubleshooting on the customer care, networking, operating systems administration, and security. These are some of the courses they are providing. You can see a lot of further detail if you look at here. Okay, let's go back and look at some other segments they are covering. Is there anything I can talk about? Data analytics. Let's look at data analytics segment here. And in data analytics, what the areas they are providing these trainings to entry level jobs, and you can find junior data analyst and many other similar roles here. Okay, and let us look at some of the detail what they are going to cover. Data analytics certificate going to cover data types, structure, using data to solve problem, how to analyze data, data storytelling and visualization, and this one. So data analytics cover one, where is the raw data, how the data will be processed through ETL layer or various tools are there. You have ETL layer, you have data processing engines. So that's lot of things are there. Then once the data is processed, how do you use that data, whether it is in analytics, do you need that data for visualization, or do you need that data for some other purposes? The whole life cycle is there of data. And if we look at little bit in detail, and these things are very common in data. As I was saying, data preparation, exploration, how do we clean that data, and analyzing these all things, and how do we present that data. Okay, these are the things here. Let's go back to some other topics there in this program. Project management, very important. Project management, when I saw project management, I really liked it. I have interacted with many people I know. The people who were in demand about 10 years ago or 15 years ago were project management skills. All of a sudden seems to be these all people acquired skills in that domain. project management, PMI, ACP, scrums, and various things. And now 10 years later they seems to be struggling to justify their role, and these people who were trained 10-15 years ago are either in the middle management or a little higher than the middle management. Every time there is a discussion around reorganization in any company, the first people who are impacted seems to be these people. And when I saw that the project management is listed there, I was very happy, because project management guys are really finding themselves in no man's land. Their organizations are not valuing their contribution. The outside or the external opportunities are very limited. So how do they bring value back in their profile? So let's look at this profile little bit in detail, and what areas they are covering in the project management. These are the typical roles which fall into project management here. As you can see, let's go back and let's go and see what they are going to teach the project management guys. Estimating time and budgets, running effective meetings and managing stakeholders, identifying the managing risk, applying agile and scrum frameworks, leadership skills, and navigating team dynamics. Okay, and if we look at in more detail, foundations, initiating, project planning, project execution, agile. So they are not replacing the typical project management journey we had seen. If you look at PMP course structure or the program, you will find these all things there as well. What they are probably re-emphasizing is the need of project management skills. You might have technical skills, a lot of technical skills, but you will always require project management skill, because every project needs somebody who owns that project from beginning to end. That person will be either called project manager, scrum master, product owner, or various names are there, but these all are typical roles. You cannot replace these roles with, let's say, some fancy names. It is good that they are keeping that in very high priority and giving that desired push. Let's go back and see some other names there in their certification list, program list. UI designer, okay, UX designer. Recently this area has gained traction. So it is all about how do you present, make your designs good, so that user is attracted towards your designs or your brand. So typical roles are here: product designer, visual designer, and UI designer. And if you look at the course, here are some of these items, okay, and every designer knows that. And if by doing these courses they get let's say better, they become better, more efficient, and they get more ideas straight from the people at Google, I would say nothing better than that. And remember, these people will be in demand in lot of companies. Typically the trainings which so far they have done might not be relevant going forward, because this is much more comprehensive, extensive program. And when Google's name is associated with these programs, you can think of their value in any company. So we talked about 4 programs, and now we are talking about the Android one. Okay, Android, it is a mobile development platform, you all know. And typical roles in this Android space will be, are there roles there? No. So it's a developer, junior developer, or job developer role. Okay, I'm just trying to find if I get the certification detail. Okay, here it is: Kotlin layouts, navigation, connecting to the internet, and this is entry level. Probably they will have advanced level as well. Here are typical, much more in detail compared to other ones. Probably if you go to Coursera or Google, you will find this. Okay, this is all about training, but what happens once you are done with training? Okay, let me find that if I can get. Once you are completing that, complete a Google certification course online at your own pace and time. Access career resources like coaching sessions, mock interviews, and a resume builder tool, the services which Google is providing. Get your foot in the door with top employer through the Google Employer Consortium. Please remember this, and the sooner you do this, the sooner you benefit. So the first mover advantage is there. There are some of the companies which are there in the consortium, as you can see, and these companies are growing rapidly, I say that. Yeah, these are typical some of these things. You can look at this you can look at this URL and read it, and if you are not clear of something, please drop me a comment in the comment box below. I'll try to answer you. Why this is important? Because I keep highlighting, if you have to win war or fight war, you have to prepare for a war before the war. Actually, right now what I see, when people start worrying about their jobs, that is the war time. Okay, you have to worry about the jobs much more in advance. It's not worry, but planning about jobs. You know how this space is evolving 2 years down the line. You prepare 2 years before, 3 years before, not at that last moment when you lost the job, or because that time is not for preparation, that time is for war. So wartime preparation is always done at peace time, when you are in happy mood. So please take that as an input from this platform, and I hope to see you on many more such videos, because I will cover a lot of these subjects. This is very close to my heart. So please stay connected, and hopefully I will bring many more videos of relevance to employees, of relevance to many other people. So stay connected, take care, and have a good time. Thank you.